OCs. Today I'm going to redesign 4 of my OCs that I have not used in a while. So let's start. For the first character, I did Sparkle. The first thing I did was give her less hair. I kept the same hairstyle, I just made it so she had shorter hair and a less amount of hair. Sparkle's a character that likes building machines and making inventions, so it wouldn't make sense for her to have the long sleeves like she does in her old design. Instead of giving Violet the same hoodie, I decided to give her overalls. This would also make it a lot easier to move instead of the big chunky hoodie. I didn't change much about the colors. I kept it to the original color palette of the clothes of violet and white, but I did tweak some of the colors to make them less saturated as they were before. I decided to give Violet a belt instead of a skirt because it would be a lot easier to move around with the belt instead of a skirt. She could also put stuff in the belt to carry around whenever she needed it. I decided to keep the eyes the same, just make them a darker shade of purple. As I was doing the design, I realized that she had more of a curly hairstyle on the back and had straighter hair in the front. To keep it more consistent, I decided to give her a similar hairstyle to what she has in the front. And there we have it. We have the new and the old version. I really like how this one came out. Next up is Sora. I really like Sora's design, but she has really similar colors and it could be hard to tell what's going on. I also find it really hard to tell that she's a dragon, so I'm gonna try to make it easier to tell. I started out by adjusting the colors. I ended up choosing a color that is a lighter purple. This color stands out more from the wings and the hair, but while I was at it, I also changed the clothing designs and gave her more of an open jacket. I saw that the color of their clothes were not really matching with the dullness of the other colors, so I did tone down the saturation on the colors. And there it is, the new and old version of Zora's design. The next character I'm going to redesign is Jeffrey. I started off by giving him 2 swords instead of 3. In this design, I try to make Jeffrey more approachable and calmer compared to the last design. The original design of the character was already good, so I did really minor changes. Like I adjusted the ears and made them going up instead of leaning down. I also changed the bangs and decided to give him a belt. Even though it was only a few minor changes in Jeffrey's design, I really liked how the new one came out. And last but not least, we have Nico. This is a really old design of the character, and I really wanted to update it. I started off by changing the bangs. I decided to give Nico some looser bangs compared to his really puffy bangs from before. With Nico's design, I was trying to put a lot of different shades of gray, black, and red because I saw that he kept having the same colors everywhere. I did end up making the hair and the eyes a bit darker from before, but I did make the red fade from Nico's hair lighter than the old design. I decided to give Nico a closed jacket and rolled up sleeves. I wanted to show the fact that Nico had gloves. The character Nico has the power to create fire, so to prevent him from creating fires, he always likes to wear gloves. I decided to give him ripped pants and a leather belt. Instead of the leaf belt that he had before, I wanted him to have something that would be better or look better on the design, so I gave him the leather belt. This was the character that took the most time to redesign, and I'm happy that I got the chance to redesign it. It looks a lot better now. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching the entire video. It means a lot to us. Thank you for the support. Call me Hems, Pinky the Chocolate Lover, Kracha1241. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. June Summer Ton 9419, Iceman 9014, and last but not least, Quest Crafters.